Good evening, beer tubers. Welcome back to Maxwell Starr's beer review. Tonight we're going to take a look at one of the Maître Brasseur beers. Tonight we're going to take a look at Maître Brasseur Rousse Fumee Imperial, a 5% ABV beer. This is a smoked beer. I've never had a smoked beer before. About to find out what it's like. Apparently they toast the malt for this for a smoked beer over an open flame, which imparts a smoky quality to a real smoky quality, almost possibly into the cloying section of smoky qualities into the beer. Judging by the name Rousse Fumee, which means smoked red, I'm kind of expecting this to be along the lines of like a red ale, only made with smoked malt. About to find out. I can't read French, or at least not very well. Looking at the sizes in beer audacieux, I'm thinking it's an audacious beer. C'est sévère fumée, smoke flavors, magistrum, I don't know what that means. And satin de caramel, caramel satin. There's a ferment avec vigueur sous votre place. Yeah, I don't know. Une bière pour les amateurs des sensations. Sensational amateur beer. If anybody can read French and can make out that label, all the power to you. I'll hold it up for a couple seconds. Anyway, this is best before April, and there's a notch before the 10. I'm thinking that's probably just a mistake. So maîtrebrasseur.ca, Rousse Fumee Imperial. Yeah, other than that, I don't know. This is just a strange one. I acquired this in a trade with a buddy of mine who had brought back a whole bunch of different weird beers from a private beer store in Halifax, Nova Scotia. I had a bunch of beers on hand, like stuffed in my fridge that he hadn't tried, so we just did a swap. Told him all about the beer channel. He's been helping me out a little, trying to find different beers to try. Yeah, so why don't we pop this open and then give this one a try and see what we think. Give this a pour here. This looks interesting. Like a deep brownish red. Cloudy. Take a look at it there. And it looks like it may have some sediment. Brownish red, and the head's got a tan eggshell color to it, settling off with like a pillowy appearance. You can see that right there. Very nice looking beer. And inside the beer it looks to have a decent amount of carbonation as well. Certainly looks interesting. So let's give it a sniff. It's different. Wow, you can really pick up the smoke. There's hints of caramel. Lots of wood smoke. Wow, that's really smoky. See if anybody knows what I'm talking about here. Is anybody ever gone to like an old, like a historic site, a wood building, and maybe they have some kind of reenactment they do where they actually have like a fire every once in a while. As such, the place is sort of developed like a slightly smoky, musty, rustic kind of smell. Well, that's sort of what this beer smells like. It's also got like touches of sweetness, very notable caramel smell. As the head's dying off, it's starting to really get really smoky. Wow, it's like it's on fire or something. That smells really nice, actually. Wasn't expecting to like the smell that much, but wow, that actually smells really good. Well, the appearance is really nice. Smells really nice. Let's give it a taste. Whoa. Very smoky. Very sweet. A witty and nutty quality to that as well. It's not very bitter. As you drink more, it's not as notably sweet as the first taste was. The taste is the sweetness has kind of died off to a mellow background noise, whereas the smoky and caramel and woody qualities really start to come out, centered within the center of the mouth. Actually, perhaps more balanced towards the front. It's different. It's got a medium-bodied, it's a medium-bodied kind of beer. It's not like a heavy beer like a stout or anything. It goes down somewhat smooth, and it finishes dry with a slightly hoppy taste, like a slightly citrus hoppy taste that lingers a bit in the back of the mouth, but the beer isn't really that bitter. I don't think this is a beer you could really drink all that fast, at least not pleasurably. I mean, you can chug anything, but if you were to sit there and just sip it and enjoy it, it's not one you're going to go through very fast. As such, I'm going to sit down with this one for a bit and come back with some thoughts. And we're back with a Maître Brasseur Rousse Fumee Imperial. So what did I think? It's not absolutely bad. It's just not my kind of beer. It's got a nice smoky flavor to it. Some caramel, some sweetness, tad bit of saltiness to it. But it almost distinctly tastes like you're drinking like old Dutch crispy bacon chips. It's just not exactly what I was coming to expect from a beer. As for being like comparing it to a red ale, it's like a red ale in overdrive when it comes to that smokiness. They added a lot of smokiness to this thing. It's kind of like a red ale in the thoughts that it's got the right flavors, the woody, nutty, smoky qualities to it as well. But that smoky quality is just overboard. Saying that it's a smoke beer, well, if that's the intention of the style, then it's actually pretty good. It's 3.5 out of 5 is what I'm thinking of giving this one. I mean, it's not my favorite, but it's not my kind of beer. But it's not like it's absolutely bad. And if you're comparing it to the style that's intended, that it's supposed to be a smoke beer, then yeah, that's exactly it. The smoke quality is not absolutely a bit much, it's just not my favorite kind of flavor. So 3.5 out of 5 is what I'm going to give it. Anyway, thanks for watching Maxwell Starr's beer review, and there's more reviews to come. Talk to you later. Bye.